Alright, so here's my idea. It's Atlas again. Um, as I said, I really love documentaries, and I've always wanted to start filming them. And I've had a couple ideas, but um, I guess for my first one, I've kind of settled on an idea. What it is, and hopefully I can get some people to participate from here. And what it is I want to do a documentary about your coming out stories. But, there's a catch to it, and there's a little something different to it, there's a little twist to it. What I want to do is get people's coming out stories. But I only really want MCs and poets. Maybe singers. If singers come to me and they tell me that they're interested, then, that's cool. But my first thought was MCs, spoken word artists, poets, however label yourself with your talent. What it is this is my idea, this is my concept. The concept is your coming out stories told through your art, meaning your rap, your poem, your song. Originals. That's what I want. I want original raps, poems, songs. That's what I want. I want originals. Talking about for the poems and the raps, it doesn't have to necessarily be your coming out story, or the songs too, forgive me. It doesn't have to be your coming out story, but it has to be relevant to the topic. Maybe the issues you dealt with in coming out, the issues you deal with on a regular basis on being out, or maybe you're out but you're not out to everyone, which for this film it's going to be very low budget. I'm going to come back to that, but anyway, for this film I'm pretty much going to be posting it to YouTube, and I'm probably going to do a better video later on, just to, once I really get people in, and I have a few people that are interested. Once I really get people in, I'm probably going to do a little bit better video to just preview it or let people know that it's coming. But it's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on my blog spot, and it's going to be, I don't know where else. But so if you're not out, you may want to be by the time you understand what I'm saying. But what it'll be is I'll interview each person, either face to face, or this is also the difference too, because I can't afford to travel, really. I really can't. Sorry. I can't afford to travel, and other people can't afford to travel, or maybe they don't really have the time to travel. So I think this is what's going to make it a little bit easier as well. For those people who don't want to travel, I'm leaving it up to people's discretion, because I know I'm not traveling too far. I'm going to stay in my area. But if you have a camera and you want to record your coming out story, which actually I don't want it to just be a story either, and I know it might be hard to follow, and I can explain it all over again if anyone's interested, but it will be more like just you answering some interview questions. If you want to add on to it, that's great, but your main story, your main coming out story will be what am I trying to say? Your main coming out story will be through your poem, your rap, your song, originals. That's what your actual coming out story will be. But there will also be interview questions, and as I said, I'll interview some people face to face. Some people, they can film their own portion. That was my point. If you have your own camera and you want to film your own portion because you don't have the time to travel, you don't have the money to travel, you don't want to travel, you don't want me to come to you, or whatever the case may be, and it just makes it a little bit easier. You can film your portion, you'll get all the information, all the questions, and then I can interview you, or you can answer those questions in the video. It's going to be real simple. If you want, we can do telephone interviews actually, and then you can record the telephone interviews. That's fine too. I mean, it can be worked out. All little kinks are not quite worked out yet, but it'll be like I said, the questions intertwined with your talent, your art, your thing. I'm not looking for any specific ages. I'm actually looking for adults. I'll just put it like that. Well, I'll just say 18 and up. But I really won't want to have to deal with youngins. And 18 may be kind of young, but I don't know. But I'm looking for original. Let's just break it down. I'm looking for original raps, poems, songs. So therefore, we're looking for MCs, poets, and singers. And I need them to explain their coming out stories through their art, through their rap, through their poem, through their song. Explain your coming out stories. Answer the interview questions. You can film it yourself, or we can do it one-on-one. We can do it by phone, and then you record it, or I record it, or vice versa, or however that may work. The requirement that I do have, though, if you do record your own portion, I personally would like for you to do your portion of your video in a not so normal atmosphere. Meaning, like right here, I'm in my living room. No, I don't want that. You know, I don't want your living room. Like, I don't even really care if it's on your porch, it's on your front steps. You know, just not in our regular YouTube atmosphere. You know, I don't want it to be there. You can. I gave someone the example of the subway, the bus. For real, do it while you get a tattoo if that's your thing. Just anywhere not, I guess normal, not average. And I think that's because I'm having brain farts right now. But it'll be a documentary. I will start filming within the next, I'll say, 2 weeks. It really just depends on just how many people are interested. If you're interested, please come through, hit me up. I will definitely give you more details because I have these things written down. It's just kind of did this video on a whim, but I have all the ideas, well, part of the ideas written down, and I know how I want to do things. So if you're interested, you're a singer, rapper, poet who has original work or can prepare original work pertinent to the subject, which is coming out, or your like, when did you first come out, and who was the first person you told, how did they react, such and such, so on, so on, so on, so on. Just let me know if you're interested in being a part of this film. Oh, and also, really, really quickly, because this video has gone on longer than I expected, it is low budget. I don't have the money. It's low budget, but I think it's a good idea. You know, that's just me. I think it's a good idea. It's not paying. Just, yeah, I need to put that out there because people are always looking for some money for something. It's not paying. It's completely, totally volunteer. And it's just for my own thing. I like doing documentaries. I like thinking about the ideas. So it's non-paying. It's strictly volunteer. You will get a copy of the film once it's done. I'm not sure of how long it will be yet because I don't know how many people I may have. So if you're interested, like I said, this was just general information. If you're interested, please hit me up. I'll put the links on the side for my email address, instant messaging, MySpace, whatever. I'll put all that information there so that you can hit me up, or you can actually hit me up on here. You can hit me up on YouTube, and I'll get back to you ASAP. Okay? So if you're interested in this documentary, let me know. Alright? This is Atlas, and I am out.